We had a storm roll through here last night. It's about 20 Celsius, around 70 Fahrenheit. We had a storm roll through here last night, and I got an alert on my phone that there's a tornado warning. And I had two friends also text me that there's tornado warnings for this area. And while it did get really, really windy at one point and made a mess of my bug home here, what is this? The bug-free, I don't even know what to call it. Anyway, yep, two different friends texted me, different people. They're not the same person. I don't know why I felt the need to clarify that. Yeah, so it got really windy for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. And I looked online this morning, no reports of tornadoes touching down anywhere. When we're looking fine here. One disaster, of course, I just noticed is I had the great big thing of sawdust here, big bucket, and it got blowed off the deck. And I don't see the lid for it. The lid's gone somewhere. Anyway, but so yeah, it did get really, really windy. And the funny thing was, there was lightning and thunder, but it was off to the north. I watched the whole thing. It went on for like an hour. This big storm. We did get rain here. It rained pretty hard at one point. But yeah, I could watch this all the lightning going off across the north and just missed us. I was okay with that. I mean, the dogs were kind of scared. Well, were you scared? I shouldn't say scared. They don't like it. They're uncomfortable. Maybe that's a better word. Anyway, what we're going to do now is get some Vigorous and I'm just going to check to see whenever we get like strong winds like that, something will be down on the trail, right? Branches and trees and whatever. So we're just going to check. Normally I would just throw the chainsaw in the front of the ATV and we'd go out and take care of business. And I'll probably still do that. I'll probably still have to do that. But right now I just want to get some Vigorous, get some exercise. Making 1800 watts right now. That's good. I like that. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Well, we didn't have to go far. In fact, if it wasn't for all this foliage, you could see the cabin right through there. I mean, Bumblebee is up here somewhere, not far ahead. Poplar trees out here, they grow big, they grow tall, and they're the first to fall down when the wind starts blowing. Anyway, I'm not dealing with stuff like this at the moment. I'm just seeing what's out here, so I'm gonna keep going. Second casualty. Thankfully these trees aren't too big yet. A lot of people think throwing branches down on the trail is good, just leave the branches there. But what happens a lot is, maybe that's not a good example, but like when the ATV runs over a piece, you know, that sort of thing happens. And then I get branches sticking out of the bottom of my ATV, you know, that could puncture something, you know, important. Glad I wasn't standing there when that came down. Or this one. Huh. I wonder what that came off of. Maybe that tree? Yeah, it must have been that one. Well, I'm at the old Bridge of Doom. I'm not going to go any further. This is, when I'm doing my vigorous, this is as far as I go. So, when I find some time, I'll get the ATV out and the chainsaw and come down and see what's down the rest of the trail. When I find some time in my busy schedule. We good? Yep. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, quick garden update. Nothing. The beans are doing fine, I guess. I don't know. These guys are doing really well. Cucumber? Yep, sure. And zucchini? Yep, good. Tomato plants are growing like crazy. Try to train them without breaking branches. Is there a trick to doing that? Anyway, I'm not going to do it now. Yep, 3 tomato plants doing fantastic. Well, and the one that was dying is still here. This guy. Corn. Yeah. Good. The squash is the only thing that's not, really doing much. It still looks fine. It's not growing. The big pumpkin looking good. I don't know what that is. That's something else. And then we got, who cares about onions? Potatoes, fantastic. There's way too much in there. I forget what this is. And, small pumpkin, doing well. And, this might be where City Road transplanted all the, sunflower seeds. And we got peppers, 2 peppers, and this lettuce that came back from last year. Still doing really well. And then more potatoes for some reason. New potatoes growing slowly. This is the original one I planted. There you go, that's a quick garden update. I'll take the dogs down the trail a little bit. I don't know why she likes that spot. Every time we come here, it's like a little moss bath. And I can see the deer flies are already out here. So I think that's the right decision not to take them. What a nice day. Another good reason to do the Beaver Dam today is because there's no rain in the forecast. And the beavers are only going to build up the dam as high as the water level. Well, a few inches above the water level. Like, they're not going to bring it up 2 feet past the water level. So they're going to be stuck like that for a while. Give things a chance to dry out. Maybe some of those trees where the flooding is, maybe some of them will survive. Hopefully. These ratchet straps that you buy are often too long for a lot of the stuff that I want to do, right? This end as well, which is why I put knots in it to make it a little bit shorter. But, I mean, I'm just going to cut this one down to a more reasonable size and use it for the stuff that goes on the front of my ATV. Try not to cook my hand. Good, like that. And now, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, about that, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna cut this in half. burn it so it doesn't fray. Now, yeah, why not? I mean, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it, Russell. Oh, I'm gonna have to measure this. 38 and a quarter. So 19 and a bit. The material wants to spin. Now the piece of resistance. Okay, that's feel a little bit lopsided, but oh, it's heavy. Maybe at some point I'll put a strap on both ends as well. Not as long as these, of course, so I can pick it up by the sides. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this, except I'm going to put a couple more screws in. So this is the spot I'm trying to fix. And you can see they've actually started damming it up too, the trail. Probably hard to see on camera, but that water level's really high. My trail used to go right through here, right through the spot. What? All right, I'll turn this off. That's what happens when you're holding on to the tree with one hand and you're operating a camera with the other. Alright, I'm putting the camera down. The annoying thing about this dam, it used to be right here. Right in line with the rest of this area, right? And they keep building it out further and further. I'm sure this is directly related to me taking it down every time. But every time I take it down, they just build it out further. I'm not sure why. But I want to bring the sucker right back. I can see grass growing in there. That really annoys me. Okay, I'm not going to like exhaustively film this. I'm just going to set up a time lapse and let it go and just start working. Hopefully I pick some good music. Let's see, how about this? Oh yeah, groovy tune. That's it for the moment. It's not down very much. I'm looking at the trees here. It's down like 4 or 5 inches. I need it to be down like 2 feet. So it's around lunchtime. I'm gonna have a sandwich, drink a bottle of Gatorade, and then sit in the shade here somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe right here on the ground. I don't know. Probably right here on the ground. As good a spot as any. Unless you know what? I'm gonna go over and sit in one of those trees. One of those trees that's down. That looks like a spot. Anyway, I've only brought 2 batteries with me. They're not gonna last a whole lot longer. I don't know how much more filming I'll get done. Maybe I'll just wait till the end and show you guys how far I got. So I went back and spent a couple of hours there. Water level's down more than a foot now. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm really tired. My back is really sore. Yeah. I went back to the cabin and then I stayed there for a little bit and I hydrated and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go back. Because even before I left, there was 2 beavers hovering nearby, like just out in the water here, watching me. And it's 3 o'clock. So it'd be like such a beaver thing to be already working on the dam. Such a beaver thing. Deerflies. I already saw one. I see another. I just saw another one over there. I think. Oh, maybe not. But I did see one out here. Just now, I mean. Yeah. So this is fresh stuff right here. They've already started. Looks like a new branch in there. See with the leaves? We've already done a lot of damage. Not too worried. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. I mean, I could just kind of put my rubber boots on and keep going, but I'm really tired. Shoot. I'm not wearing my rubbers. I don't know. Interesting. Gee, I wonder if they'll find any saplings or little trees around here, you know, to build their dam. There's got to be 100 within like 20 feet of me right here. Yep. It's the next day and I've come back to check the status of the dam. I just crossing through in an area I don't ordinarily pass through. But because I don't have my ATV and we're just hiking, it is a bit of a shortcut from the usual route. And this area in here, I can't see it very well, but that was the flooded area. I'll get a little bit closer. You can see how low the water level is there, as opposed to, well, you can just see how much it's gone down, right? And I've discovered there's this thing that beavers do, is they make channels like this one, right? Swimming up through here, and then you can see they've got these trails going up here, and right up here where Willow is, another tree that they've taken down. So they made this because, you know, that was a new area of their pond, but no longer. Anyway, yeah, we're going that way. Another tree. Oh my goodness, that's huge. Boy, when that sucker comes down, kind of like to be here for it, but kind of not. Geez, there's trees all around us. It's going to get hung up on something. It looks like it's leaning this way. Well, it might fall just straight through there. Crazy. Anyway, take a look at it's drying up in here. Well, all we've got left is puddles. No. They built it right back up. Of course. Were you expecting any different? I wasn't. Alright. I'm gonna head straight back. Not gonna do anything. Oh, my lower back was killing me today. Oh, I could feel it last night, and then this morning I woke up and I went, oh my god, what is that? And I took an Advil, so it's feeling a little better, but my triceps are also paining me, and I'm not sure why. Like, anytime I've ever broken up a beaver dam before, I don't remember triceps being an issue. Anyway. Just gonna go straight back home and have some lunch.